Bring Rita Ora is here.
Yeah,
I gotta
we
bring
need
her
Ora.
in. I gotta bring Rita Ora in on this conversation, Angel. I'm gonna put you on the line with Rita Ora. Hold on, Rita.
Yeah, we need her.
She's the new host of America's Next Top Model. Good friend of mine.
Hey,
The lovely Rita Ora is
Hi.
here. And Rita, we need you here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we on
Right
it.
This
here,
is
Rita.
high priority
How you doing?
conversation.
Yeah, this is. We need your input. How you doing?
Well, you home, girl. Take your
Hold
shoes
on,
off.
Angel.
Hide
Hold
them
on.
under there. You good.
You
You
take
home
your
now.
shoes off, Rita. You look good. You look amazing. Smell
Yes.
even better.
How you doing?
So what happened? This conversation. Rita Ora is here.
Do I want to know?
Girl.
This is a crazy one, Rita. But
go.
I know you travel the world and you've
Okay.
seen a lot of crazy things.
Okay, but you too. But here we go.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
True to form. How do we explain this?
Just be real.
Yeah,
keep it real with me.
Just keep it
come
real
on, keep
and
it 100
simple.
with you, Rita.
Okay.
And we're gonna separate this from why you're here.
Okay.
But the subject matter was about this site called tagthesponsor.com, and they're setting up Instagram models who we see travel around the world, and they have all these different luxuries. They're spending money, all sorts of stuff. And they set them up and get these models to agree to do certain things, sexual acts for money, $50K, $20K, but the acts are like lewd and crazy. Like, somebody might poop on you or, yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. We got a video right here.
Piss Nation.
And this woman called in and said she had, Angel, share that experience with Rita, how much you made and what you had to do.
So basically, being like an exotic dancer, you get different customers, and there were 3 guys on 3 separate occasions who paid $20,000 for me to piss in a dog bowl, and you basically give it to them, and for $20,000, and they do it. It's normal.
And they drink it.
They drink it.
I mean, you feeding them the pee? I mean, are
You
you?
deliver it to them. It sounds crazy, like you're delivering a pizza, but you're delivering it in like a water bottle or whatever,
Right.
and you have their dog bowl and you give it to them.
Wow.
Well, I went to a Lil Wayne concert once.
Okay, here we go.
Lord have mercy. Liquid lunch.
I know. And I remember when I was about 12 years old, I'll come back to the story of yours, though. What was her name?
Angel. Yeah.
Sorry, honey, but this is why there's a point to this. And he drank from this water bottle. And it was on the side of stage. And this is me being a massive Wayne fan, right? When I was about 12 years old, sneaked into the concert.
Yeah.
And I see this bottle and I sneaked up to the stage and I stole the bottle of water. And it was like the pride and joy of my life for like till I was 15. I don't know. I probably still have it, to be honest. And it was important to me. So that guy might really cherish your pee.
Oh, I thought you were going to say there was piss in the bottle.
You see what I'm saying? No, but like some people are fascinated by things like that.
Yeah.
So maybe.
Yeah, well, the theory is, Heather said, they're just so bored at this
They're
point.
so bored. Wealthy men, rich, they had so many sexual experiences already. The more money they have, the more kinkier they get. And they just into drinking pee for supernatural strength. A lot of boxers do it. A lot of football players.
Boxers now.
Yeah, we saw Floyd Mayweather 24/7. One of his opponents drank pee.
Oh, it's the new steroid.
Look, Angel, get your money, boo-boo. Do whatever you feel
And
like
pee
you
is
need to
good.
do.
Liberated.
And baby
There you
pee
go.
is good for the skin.
Hey, look, Angel just peeing. She ain't getting pooped on.
Yeah,
That for
But it's
20K.
crazy, though. But that's insane. That's like to a point of, wow, fantasy on another level.
Yeah, next
hey,
level.
Hey, be careful, Angel. You're a citizen too, by the
Sway
way.
in the morning.
Be safe out
One
there.
last call, Rita. Since we got Rita here, Rita's great for advice and putting things in
Commentary.
perspective. Trust me. Marcus on the line from Chicago.
Marcus.
What up, Mark?
Marcus, what it do?
How you guys doing?
Doing all right, man. What do you want to share with us?
Yeah, about that cockroach stuff. I'm what you call a educated black man. I work in corporate America, so I'm one of the few black men that work in there. And it's Christmas time, so Christmas party coming up, and you should see what these people do at the Christmas party. You want to talk about going to these parties and having sex with people's wives? I mean, if you black, you as good as gold. Just let me say that.
You've had sex with people's wives?
Yeah. And this is the crazy thing. My brother got me into it because I didn't believe him. I'm only 33 years old. I'm having sex with women that are 39, 40, 45, and their husbands do not care.
And
they don't care.
They're watching you in the room while you have sex with them.
Sure enough, if they're not watching, then we're videotaping it. I'm talking about I went to Bulls games. Bears games, they don't care. I guess I always ask them, like, what's the problem? And they just not sexual interested anymore. Like, they can't get up. So they get hard watching someone else bang their legs.
Man, that's
Too
just
much
wow.
money. Too much money. Broke niggas don't got that problem. They fucking everybody. They got 20 kids. So I'm trying to tell y'all the truth, Rita. We good, Rita. You gotta be honest with people here.
Rita Ora's here, man. We're gonna come back with Rita.
No, this is great. This is fantastic.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show, Rita. But like, I'm surprised Rita hasn't been on the show.
I mean, I'm getting comfortable.
Yeah, take
at
your
home.
shoes off, son.
Got a lot of great things happening in her life. You want to talk with her?
How you
888-742-3345.
I believe I'm living proof that there is no one standard of beauty anymore.
I don't sugarcoat anything. I am not here to be your best friend. When you walk into a room, personal style is part of your calling card. It's just as important as your face.
Welcome to America's Next Top Model.
This is your story, your time.
I have a story that needs to be told. I have passion that needs to be felt, so I'm putting myself out there.
You have to learn how to create a brand.
I'm here to make my dreams come true, and there's just nothing that is gonna get in my way.
It's all about being a boss.
You know, that's a clip.
Whoa.
Yo, this is the highly anticipated return, reinvention of an iconic show.
Yeah.
That was introduced to us by the lovely good friend of ours, Tyra Banks, who went on to become a mogul, you know, power broker. And this show in itself, the franchise in itself, really put the spotlight on models, the modeling industry, what it takes to become a top model. It's harder than you probably ever thought. You know, you just think if you're pretty, you're going to become this top model. But it's much more to it, just like anything else. Well, the show America's Next Top Model is back, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
All right, premiering Monday, December 12th, 10 p.m. on our station, the one and only VH1.
Get it, Callaway.
And they pulled in the best, Heather.
I know it.
They pulled in a ringer for this one.
Got a ringer.
They wanted to make sure this one took it to a whole nother level. Most folks was first introduced to her back in 2011, 2012 with her project, the Aura project. And since then, we just seen her navigate her way through entertainment. And I know her as a multifaceted entertainer, also a businesswoman that I don't know a lot of folks realize. She got money.
Hey. Word? Oh, word.
She does her thing. But one of the most down-to-earth people I ever met.
Yeah.
And I remember one of the first times we hung out, and I think Krista Stefano was with me. You probably don't remember this, Rita. And then Krista Stefano used to do Guy Code, and he had a big crush on you, and I introduced you guys, and you played along with it. And to this day, he think he's cute, which he's not. But welcome her to the show. The one and only Rita Ora is here.
I could have listened to that intro all morning. That was lovely. Thanks, Sway.
I could have kept going, man. You're one of the realest, man.
Appreciate it.
I appreciate you. Last time I really saw you, we were doing the Dear Mama celebration. VH1 celebrating a lot of folks' mothers and the roles they play. And your mother.
Oh, my mama. Yeah, she was there. She was so nervous, bless her heart. She kind of like was there, you know, rubbing shoulders with people she used to watch, you know, like Jada Pinkett and Alicia. And my mom was like, how did I end up here? I said, because you deserve to be here as well as their mamas do. You know what I mean? And it was all about the stories and like really just paying appreciation to just mamas out there all over the world who really do work hard for us, don't they?
But they really do.
You know, so that was cute. But it was great seeing you there and, you know, being the great funny Sway that we all love and everything. But you know, we're here now.
No,
huh?
we're here now.
Yeah.
We're here. We're talking about all sorts of stuff.
I know.
Real quick, your mom's story.
Oh yeah, breast cancer survivor.
Breast cancer survivor.
Yeah, I do a lot for breast cancer charity. We do a marathon every year back home in London, but also it's just one of them things that, you know, it's curable if you catch it early. And being a kid thinking that, you know, everyone thinks their mum is a superhero, you know, so seeing them go through chemo and all that, it kind of puts things into perspective and you get worried and you start thinking, oh no, how am I going to live on my own, you know? But she came through 5-year survivor. She did the appropriate operations, and she's now, you know, a living proof of just a crazy ass gorgeous woman.
Beautiful woman. Yeah. Mom's a hottie, yo.
Yeah.
No disrespect, Rita.
She has this Instagram though. I can't even tell you. She's crazy on her Instagram. She bought my dad a present, right? A camera. Well, she said, "Hey, I got you a Christmas present, a camera." My dad's like, "Oh, you're so sweet," and a stand and the light and everything. I said, "What?" He was like, "What am I gonna do with the camera?" She said, "She could take pictures of me for Christmas." I said, "You are crazy, but I think it runs in the family."
Runs in the family. A little bit of crazy. I know you're excited, but are you nervous? Because you're replacing Tyra Banks as a host for America's Next Top Model. She set the grid. She made the blueprint.
She did, but also growing up, you know, I was a big fan of the show.
Yeah.
You know, back home, watching it overseas and all of that. I used to be like, wow, this woman's really making people's dreams come true. How powerful. It was like crazy. And it was the first time I saw like fashion and reality TV and girls fighting for each other for fashion. You know what I'm saying? It was the first time I saw that happen. And then I kind of liked that idea. So now 23 cycles in, we thought, well, how are we going to bring this into 2016? And the friends that I have in the industry haven't become famous or haven't become massive through how they used to back in the day. And that's just facts. I mean, it's based on followers, it's based on your Instagram, it's based on so much other things that I had to bring that. I wanted to bring that into TV.
Okay.
So I thought, well, the only way to do that is to make these girls brands, bosses, and, you know, things that they don't just take a great photo, because that doesn't work no more. You know, you got Instagram girls that will kill you in 5 seconds. I don't know if it's fake or not with the face tune and all that.
Yeah.
But you know, but
number one app.
I mean, by the way, we know.
Yeah.
But
it's no secret.
Ain't no secret when that waist is thin, then you come up in my face and you're like wide, and you're like, why are you wide when you look thin on Instagram? Be real.
The other one,
Yo, that's a new shirt. Why you wide?
Why you wide?
Is you eating?
No. By the way, no discrimination to the gorgeous white curvies. We got Ashley Graham on the show. Shout out to her, who is a walking proof of someone.
A body activist.
Yes, who's walking proof of someone being proud and being.
She looks good.
She does, huh? We love her.
She's sexy.
Yeah, so this show is about reinventing that
tell
and
her I
bring
said
it into
that?
26. I will swear.
Yeah, okay, okay. It's about reinventing. I'm sorry.
every
You
day.
just fucked up her promo and
You
everything.
fucked up.
Right. Now you can't do it.
Oh,
Don't do it.
But we messed up the promo. No.
I
But
fucked it
honestly,
up.
it's basically like, you know, it's what I do in my daily life, basically.
Okay.
When you wake up in the morning, it's like, all right, let's do this. Let's do some music. Let's film 50 Shades. Let's design for Adidas 15 collections in. Let's do everything we can at once. And so if I'm living proof of doing it, then, you know, these girls can do it too.
You forgot the lingerie.
Oh, yeah, that too. Ow. Christmas time. I know you need to be kept warm.
Because we doing our research, DB and I, you know, just kind of, well, mostly DB reran that commercial for, is it Tetanus?
Yes.
Yeah, with you and the lace.
Yeah.
DB, how many times did you watch that?
It was research, you know what I mean? I just had
Yeah,
to make
you
sure
just
I
have
did
to
a
make sure
thorough-
you knew the
I wanted
angles.
to be
Right.
You know, well read and versed on all the things.
All your body parts.
Well done, DB. She also has a calendar too, right?
Yes, we do the calendars as well. And I don't know, I kind of lost count. The thing is, I don't like do that. I just work and like do one thing at a time. I'm like a guy, I can't drive. I still can't drive to this day. So I'm like, I do one thing at a time. You know what I'm saying? I can't do everything I want.
Yeah, but I think the life that you're living and the message you're pushing to these models, you're living proof of it. But even beyond industry, you made some great investments too.
Yeah, I do. I've got like the thing is, my parents have been very like into being soul survivors on their own. You know what I mean? And so I was always ready to like figure it out somehow. I don't know how, but it all started from just like waking up. I left school when I was 16, so I thought I wanted to be a singer, and I kind of would sing in bars I couldn't even get into, and pubs. My dad owns a pub. I can pour a really nice beer if anyone drinks beer. Anywho's, I like to, you know, so I was always down to just make my living. And then the music popped off, and then I came out over here, and thankfully, you know, with the internet, they really started to, you know, gravitate towards me, and my followers went up, and people kind of wanted to see me, how I dressed and all of this. And I thought, well, this is great. We could use this. And that's how, you know, I became, you know, 15 collections in with Adidas, who we've been dropping these lines for 4.5 years now. And, you know, it's just like that, things like that. The girls that win this competition of America's Next Top Model have a lot to do with my investments, like Rimmel London, who it's a makeup brand. they win a contract with that, they get a magazine spread with Paper Magazine, who I just did the cover for, and it's a friend of mine called Drew, who's a judge on the show also.
Okay.
And then we have Law, who's like a stylist for great people at Zendaya and everybody like that. And he's going to turn them into superstars. So we wanted to make a factory, not just like, can you take a good picture?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And, you know, these girls, I'm 26 years old. Yeah. And so I like the fact that I can put food on my mom's table. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
And I want these 26-year-olds and even younger, we got some 18-year-olds on the show, to leave and actually do something. You know what I'm saying? So
America's Next Top Model, Monday.
Yeah.
10 p.m., VH1. Rita Ora said, I'm going to open up the phone lines, and then we're going to find out what happened to her right wrist. That's up next, 888-742-3345.
I'm getting rid of it.
No punishments. And no more secrets.
DB, does that trailer sound different without lotion?
Oh my gosh. Clean up, boy.
I'm not even going to say
no more secrets.
That's 50 Shades of 2. I mean, 50 Shades 2. Darker shit.
All right. I got you.
50 Shades of darker shit.
He was like 50 Shades 2.
Yo.
But yeah, we can do that
ready,
too.
You ready for that, Rita? Because you're going to have to, that 50 Shade brand, you're going to have to show something.
Yeah, I can't wait. We finished filming now. We finished the second and the third one this year.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So it comes out in February. I play Mia Gray, Christian Gray's younger sister, adopted sister. And this, I don't know if you've read the second book. I feel, ladies, have you read the second? All right. So the second book. So the second book, my character, we end up going away to Aspen, and she, she's the naughty Gray relative, and she kind of gets away with a lot of stuff, and Christian gets away with a ton of things, being married now. And anyway, I don't want to give too much away, but it's a great franchise to be a part of, and it's massive, so I'm happy to be a part of that.
Yeah, but what's the most I
don't get sexual in that.
Right.
You don't?
No, I'm the younger sister. I don't, and I'm not. I keep that separate.
You wouldn't do that on screen?
I definitely would, just for the right script, right vision, right picture. But no, that's not my character in this specific movie.
I like your enthusiasm about it, though. You're like, hell yeah, Sway.
But hell yeah, I would. If it's right.
If it's right. Rita, what's up with the music? I know you had the Rock Nation.
Yeah.
Getting,
shout out to Rock Nation.
Yeah.
Though. They really held it out for me and, put me on the platform that got me out here, especially overseas. So, I have love for them at all times. But, sometimes you got to move on. I was with them for 7 years, and we've now gone on to Atlantic, Warner Music, and it's beautiful, worldwide deal. And I've just wrapped up my album just before the year. Singles out in February, album out in summer.
Yeah.
I just can't wait. Music obviously is how I started everything. And I think people don't realize, that, I sing and I can sing actually. And that, performing at the Oscars was the first time I really realized, like, wow, this music's really doing its thing. And that's when I thought, I can't let this go. But now the whole political thing's done.
Yeah.
It's just now back to making music for free and freedom, and that's what it should be about,
Yeah, right.
It should always be about that. Music should always just have the freedom to express, and all these rules. You can't put it out then, or you can't do that. Not the right time. Just put it out. Yeah. If you're making music out there, just put it out.
Rita Ora, man. Yeah. And then what happened with your wrist? You got the
Can we stop
Frankenstein
making this an issue?
I just
Sam,
it looked like you fell and you tried to break the fall.
Basically, I'm getting rid of a tattoo. I think whoever's listening, if they know they have some tattoos they regret, they will film me on this one. I don't want it no more, so I'm lasering it off.
Okay.
It's sore, though.
What was it?
Yeah.
It was a big rose in a past relationship. Yuck. But hey,
It must have been bad, because you could cover it up, but she said she want that shit gone.
Gone, as in like R.I.P. to him, for sure.
Ooh.
Damn. What's the worst he could have done? Would he cheated?
No, he didn't even do that. It was just like, basically.
Did he ask you to shit on him?
Without a name. No. He didn't ask me to pee in a bowl.
No, none of that?
None of that.
Okay.
I mean, no. Too explicit for now.
Yeah.
Or is it, though? No,
it's never too explicit.
So I was eating a pizza. No, I'm kidding.
No, but without saying names, what do you do?
No, it was one of those things. Okay, here's the thing. He was a very successful person. He definitely didn't need any, money or anything like that. Had his own, but didn't really have a lot to do in the day. So it was a thing where it was just becoming a little bit kind of you know what I'm saying?
Smothering.
And you feel like, you start feeling like you have to entertain and really be responsible, and it shouldn't be like that, you know? It should just be a support. All girls really want is a little bit of love and a little bit of affection, you know what I'm saying?
You don't want to text back every 2 seconds and he mad like, where you at?
Yeah.
60 minutes since you
But then we
texted
say
me.
that, and then when they don't text back, we're going crazy.
Y'all be bitching and
You know what I mean? So it's like a win.
Oh, hell no. Y'all want to check in. Y'all want to check in.
So
How
I'm
you
not
doing?
complaining about
WID.
What are you doing? What's that mean? Oh, what you doing?
Yeah, you got it.
I'm sorry.
Don't give me no
Tracy.
LOLs. Though.
But you
I ain't
just
looking.
drifted off like it was personal.
Yeah,
She got personal?
What's personal?
It is personal. Shit, I hate that. I don't want to check in.
I caught him.
Oh, yeah, go ahead, Tracy. I'm sorry.
Maybe we just need a little something older. What do you think? Something like a bit wiser. Something that's
older
been
man?
through it. Yeah, maybe that's what I'm getting wrong. Maybe that's what we should be doing.
Yeah.
Huh. Have you been speaking to any older men?
No, I haven't. I've never done it, but I'm saying, like, what else is there apart from me turning lesbian, which that's all,
Yeah.
Girl, it ain't so bad.
No.
Try the older guy first.
How about none of them? How about we make our money first, and then we figure it out?
Marry the green.
All right. Rita Ora is here, America's Next Top Model Monday. Heather, you want to ask Rita anything before she asks?
Yeah, please.
Heather.
Like Rita. Well, I don't think trying to dig in her business. Ain't we playing a game?
What are we playing?
You ready?
Oh, gosh, what?
It's called Keep It Real.
Okay. I like
Here on this show, we like when our guests are honest and upfront. So we came up with a few questions, and all we ask is that you keep it real. Right now, on Sway in the morning.
All right, here we go. DB, what's the first
All
one?
right, 3 quick questions. First
Okay.
one. Which celebrity throws the best parties?
Oh, Puff, for sure.
Yeah, Diddy. Yeah.
Diddy.
Damn, you said it like you...
You could have asked me that. You didn't have to ask me
Yeah.
that.
I mean, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay. Number 2. Worst pickup line a guy ever used to get your number?
I mean, first of all, your breath's got to smell right.
That's important.
Because that's important. Second of all, I mean, the whole fall in the sky because you dropped from heaven thing. I can't even remember that. But that, like, my head hurts because you just fell from the sky and you're an angel that's dropped into my arms. It's like, there's no even punchline to that.
Yeah. Okay. That's
What's yours, Sway?
I don't use lines. I'm in a relationship now, but when I just pick up on your energy and just ride it and find conversation and interesting. Like the person I'm with now, she's Dominican, so I start talking about Dominican culture and food.
Nice.
It even seemed like a
so
pickup.
knowledge.
Rita.
That's your pickup.
Yeah.
Ask him what a girl said about him this morning.
What did a girl say about? What did she say?
She looked at him from behind.
Yeah.
What'd she
I
say?
don't know. What did she say, Heather?
What'd she say?
He had a thick ass.
Oh!
That was nice, Way.
Sway.
Yeah.
You like people complimenting that?
I've never been complimented on my ass like that.
First time for everything.
Twitching now.
Rita, I'm a tank though. I got like torque.
I cannot deal with you guys.
Don't twerk now, Sway.
That's why I keep my energy.
Hey, Sway, let them know.
Where the pumping come in. All right, what else? What else we got, man? Go
I
ahead.
forgot there was another question. Shit. All right, last question. You've shown that you're great with investments and branding. So what was the worst investment you ever made?
Oh, I never got out because, thank goodness, it was like this. It was like this health thing that girls basically when you go to a festival or like a outside show, so you don't miss your spot where you can wee on the spot. You ever heard of those?
Oh, I saw a cup.
So basically what you do is so you don't go to the bathroom, so you don't miss your spot. Because some people be waiting out there for 5 hours.
Okay.
So instead of weeing yourself, you get a little, it's like a,
You piss in a cup?
basically, no, it's a cup. But the thing is, you don't throw it away because you can use it for later. So you it disposes
It was
the
like
wee.
a funnel. It was it went. I seen that.
What are you demonstrating, Heather? What is that you're
Because it was
demonstrating?
I think it was
But
a
then
good
I-
idea,
but then I fell
it just
through.
looked weird.
It did look weird, and I thought, you know what, I can't even be bothered to do this. It just wee on the floor. You know what I'm saying? But I was thinking about it then, and that's one of my worst investments.
See, women pissing is just, I guess it's more common than
Yeah,
we
than
thought,
you
man.
think.
I used to tell you do that.
When we need to go though.
Yeah.
And you guys don't have any complaints. You just post up on a corner and it is what it is.
The best piss is a public piss. You gotta let it go. Oh, man. Come on, man. Is that it?
We started with piss. We ended it with piss.
There we go. Thank you so much.
Man.
Continuity.
All right. Hey, Rita.
Thank you.
You're awesome.
Thank you. I love you guys. I love your show.
spirit.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, come back anytime.
For
We
sure.
want to make your first visit a great one. You know,
I'm gonna come back with the music for sure.
come
definitely.
back with music.
I would love that.
And then we'll dig a little deeper into your personal life.
Thank you for leaving that one out. I love you guys.
Yeah, all right.
I appreciate it.
No problem. You family. We got Ab-Soul up next. He got a new project. If you want to talk with Ab-Soul, 888-742-3345.
It's Sway in the morning, only on Shade 45.
Level up, level up. Совесть чистая, новый уровень творчества. Доли листа и долгий у тебя фристайм. Выбери места, коридор как нотный стан. Если устал, запускай. Level up, yo. Level up, yo. Level up, yo. Level up, oh. Выход на уровень новый, you know me. Стайл до этого был более томный. На тонну не надо нам маны для канонады. Да, кон законом погони понял, что билиберда. Дам дань моде новыми фишками. Лишь бы ты гонял этот трек на репите до вишни. Друг, лишним не буду и магия вуду в аду заведет вас, разгоняя победой беду. Может быть день, где-нибудь и ночь. Может быть мое появление заставит вас тоже тут набрать опыта по пути перестать так тормозить. Ну и куда же ты идешь? Арта, он яркий, справа и слева уже пришли к вам, чтобы поднять левел. Level up, level up. Level up, yo. Level up, yo. Level up, yo. Level up, oh.
Bring it in like a water bottle or whatever,
Right.
and you have their dog bowl and you give it to them.
Wow.
Well, I went to a Lil Wayne concert once.
Okay, here we go.
Lord have mercy. Liquid lunch.
I know. And I remember when I was about 12 years old, I'll come back to the story of yours, though. What was her name?
Angel.
Angel. Sorry, honey, but this is why there's a point to this. and he drank from this water bottle. And it was on the side of stage. And this is me being a massive Wayne fan, right? When I was about 12 years old, sneaked into the concert.
Yeah.
And I see this bottle and I sneaked up to the stage and I stole the bottle of water. And it was like the pride and joy of my life for like till I was 15. I don't know. I probably still have it, to be honest.
Rita Ora is here.
Yeah,
I gotta bring her in. I gotta bring Rita Ora in on this conversation, Angel. I'm gonna put you on the line with Rita Ora. Hold on.
Yeah, we need her.
She's the new host of America's Next Top Model. Good friend of mine. The lovely Rita Ora is here. And Rita, we need you here.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want
This is high priority
What's going on?
conversation.
Yeah, this is. We need your input. How you doing?
Well, you home, girl. Take your
Hold on,
shoes off.
Angel.
Hide
Hold
them
on.
under there. You good.
You
You
take
home
your
now.
shoes off, Rita. You look good. You look amazing. Smell
Yes.
even better.
How you doing?
So what happened? This conversation.
Uh-oh.
Rita Ora is here.
Do I want to know?
Girl.
This is a crazy one, Rita. But
go.
I know you travel the world and you've
Okay.
seen a lot of crazy things.
Okay, but you
Yeah, it's crazy. It's
Yeah.
crazy. It's crazy. We got a video right here.
Piss Nation.
And this woman called in and said she had Angel share that experience with Rita. How much you made and what you had to do.
So basically, being like an exotic dancer, you get different customers, and there were 3 guys on 3 separate occasions who paid 20 grand for me to piss in a dog bowl, and you basically give it to them, and for 20 grand, and they do it. It's normal.
And they drink it.
They drink it.
I mean, you feeding them the pee? I mean, are you
You deliver it to them. It sounds crazy like you're delivering a pizza, but you're delivering
too? But here we go.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
True to form. How do we explain this?
Just be real.
Yeah,
keep it real with me.
Just keep it
I'm
real
gonna keep
and
it 100
simple.
with you, Rita.
Okay.
And we're gonna separate this from why you're here.
Okay.
But the subject matter was about this site called tagthesponsor.com, and they're setting up Instagram models who we see travel around the world and they have all these different luxuries. They're spending money, all sorts of stuff. And they set them up and get these models to agree to do certain things, sexual acts for money, $50K, $20K, but the acts are like lewd and crazy. Like, you know, somebody might poop on you or...
And it was important to me. So that guy might really cherish your pee.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say there was piss in the bottle.
You see what I'm saying? No, but like some people are fascinated by things like that.
Yeah.
So maybe.
Yeah, well, the theory is Heather said they're just so bored at this
They're
point.
so bored. Wealthy men, rich, they had so many sexual experiences already. The more money they have, the more kinkier they get. And they just into drinking pee for supernatural strength. A lot of boxers do it. A lot of football players.
Boxers now.
Yeah, we saw Floyd Mayweather 24/7. One of his opponents drank pee.
Oh, it's the new steroid.
Look, Angel, get your money, boo-boo. Do whatever you feel
And
like you
pee
need
is
to
good.
do.
Liberated.
And baby
There you
pee
go.
is good for the skin.
Hey, look, Angel just peeing. She ain't getting pooped on.